This second video for section 9.5 will be brief, but since it is a separate topic, I felt that it needed to be discussed separately. And this primarily deals with logarithms of other bases. We've talked about how in our calculator we have the common logarithm, or log base 10, and we also have the natural logarithm, or log base e. Now, since this is possible, we can find the value of any logarithm, no matter what the base is, by using what are called the change of base formulas. Essentially, if you've got a log of base b of anything other than 10 or e, then we can either convert this to be log base a of the value you had, x, divided by log base a of b, your base. And typically we either write this with the common logarithm, so this would be the common logarithm of x divided by the common logarithm of the base, or you can use the natural logarithm of x divided by the natural logarithm of the base. So these are the ones that are going to be helpful because we can plug these into the calculator to find obscure logarithms. So for instance, if we want to find the logarithm base 3 of 84.1, again, it's not real easy to see automatically what exponent you would need to raise 3 to get 84.1. We know it would have to be bigger than 4 because 81 would give us 4, but we can use the change of base formula. And so the change of base formula says that if we have log base 3 of 84.1, then we can take either the common logarithm of 84.1 over the common logarithm of 3, or we can use the natural logarithm. It's up to you which one you want to use. And so we plug this into the calculator and we say, okay, we want the logarithm of 84.1. Make sure to close that parentheses, then divide by the logarithm, the common logarithm of 3, and close that parentheses. And you end up with 4.03. Just to show you that this will also work with natural log, if instead you had picked the natural log of 84.1, close the parentheses, and divide by the natural logarithm of 3, we end up with that exact same answer. So as long as you keep the same logarithm, either common or natural, you will end up with the same number. So I want you to pause the video at this point and try the next example. So in this case, if you do the change of base formula, again, you can either use natural logarithm or common logarithm. You should end up with your exponent having been 1.033, which makes sense. 4 to the 1 approximately would give you 4 point something. And so this concludes the video for 9.5. Please go online now and complete your homework, and then come back to do the last two sections, which are 9.6 and 9.7.